like right here on the, I guess whatever bone that is. I don't know my anatomy, but just right there below my wrist, I guess. I mean, dude, it's fine. They put shout out pink pads, I guess, whatever in the world those are. It's looked like a golf ball was underneath my arm yesterday, and then today it's like not bruised or anything. It's just like a little red and swollen a little bit, so it's fine.
Were you worried immediately when it hit you?
No, I was just pissed. I was really mad just because I've gotten hit there before, and I was like, just makes you upset. And then I got to first and looked at it, and like I said, it was swelled up, and then he grabbed it, and they ended up taking me out. And so I was just mad because it happened, I guess. But like I wasn't worried or anything, I mean, it was just going to be one of those things of like, I knew it was fine. Like you kind of know, I guess.
Is that where you got hit last year? Before, like,
Not exactly the same, no. Similar, but not the same.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was that a left-hander that you took that pitch off of?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep.
You get hit a lot.
I do get hit a lot.
What do you do about this?
I'm going to wear this now. I'm going to look like Iron Man.
You're going to hit with that?
Yeah, I mean, I guess. They're forming it up right now. We just put it in the microwave. So it's,
is that like an Evo Shield thing?
Dude, I couldn't tell you what it is. Whatever brand that says.
Okay.
But
you're basically going to wear a shield on your
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to get out of the way. It's a free base. So, hopefully this protects me and it'll be all good.
Is it an issue for you?
What do you mean?
The number of times you get hit. I mean,
an issue?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to get hit, but it's part of the game. I guess I need to get better at getting out of the way.
No, you don't. But I mean, it's like the one thing is you can't afford to lose time to it. Have you ever worn
this
armor before?
I mean, just your normal elbow guard and shin guard, but never anything like this, especially on my backhand. But I would definitely rather wear it and feel weird than get hit and be out. There's no sense in not protecting it, I guess. I just didn't know this existed until yesterday, so here we go.
So you're nothing on the front hand, right?
No, I don't wear any. I don't get hit on the front hand. I freaking get out of the way this way instead of the other way. So I don't know. Yeah.
All right, Adrian, what's it like being back in Surprise in this clubhouse?
It's been great, man. A lot of familiar faces, definitely a lot of new ones too. But coming into a team that's got a World Series ring right under their belts, really fresh. It's the vibes are really good around here, so it's just great. It's like everybody's eager to want more and everything. So it's just a special place to be.
Why was this the right fit for you?
I think there's some good opportunity here with some guys hurt right now, and definitely they'll be back about mid-season. But I've had success here before, and it's a great place for me a great environment. I'm big on environment, places to get better, good people around the clubhouse and that kind of thing. So it was an easy fit for me, and I'm already enjoying very much being back.
So after your time with the Rangers, went overseas for a little bit, came back, pitched with the Cubs. What's different about you now compared to last time you were with the Rangers?
A little older, a little wiser, is my guessing. This game, whether it's good or bad, it takes you through all sorts of hoops and stuff like that. So all you can do is learn from them. So been through some experiences, good and bad, and learned a lot from that. So just how I treat my body and go about my day-to-day stuff. It's important because it's the stuff you do now kind of gets you in a good a place for the season. You get a good routine and that kind of thing. So it's all that kind of stuff was just learned a lot.
Okay, so Baseball Savant characterizes one of your pitches as a sinker. Do you characterize it as such? Or do you say two-seam fastball? How do you?
It's got to sink. Sinking's important. If it's not sinking, then it's flat. So the hitters will let you know when it's not doing that, and then your neck starts hurting a little bit watching the ball fly over the fence. So, yeah, calling it a sinker is very important.
Okay. So the reason I ask is, industry-wide, there's been such an emphasis on the elevated fastball and sinker usage, or however some people say sinker, some people say two-seam, is down. Do you feel like that has now put you back in any sort of advantage because people aren't seeing that pitch as much, and if you throw it well, it's just not something hitters are as exposed to?
Yeah, I mean, I think the most important part is just executing your pitch. I mean, whether the numbers aren't normal, horizontal, vertical, that kind of stuff, if you miss your spot, it doesn't matter. It could be that if you're missing down the middle, they're going to make you pay for it. So I think a lot of guys throw a lot of good stuff in this league. So whether you think it's good or bad, like it doesn't really matter. So I have to rely on execution for all my pitches.
All right, your performance yesterday was better than my last question. How'd you feel like you did on the mound yesterday?
Oh, it was good. Right out of the gate, you're kind of racing the clock out of the bullpen. It's a far run. It's about 300 or 400 feet. So, and you're going quick. You're going right from the bullpen warming up, and then you don't want to be racing the clock. Is what I've kind of learned last year. You want to give yourself some time and be able to like kind of catch your breath before you face that first hitter. So, but it was good to be back out there facing hitters. It's been since July since I was kind of back facing hitters. So, just lucky to be out there. Lucky feeling healthy. Everything's feeling strong. The pitch is thrown where I want to. So it was a really good step for myself and for the start of the spring.
All right, John, what's it like coming back to camp as defending World Series champion?
It's a good feeling. It's it feels a lot like the same team from last year. So no better spot you want to be. But I'm excited to see what we can put together, what we can improve on. And, I just hope that we carry that same energy over.
What was the postseason run like for you, pitching a little bit of a different role, but pitching as successfully as you did?
It was great to be a part of that, and to help in a time of need. So it was truly a blessing for me. But going back to the starter role and everything, I mean it feels normal. So I feel in place, and nothing feels kind of funny or weird. So everything's feeling good.
So last year, I think it was in Seattle, all of a sudden we started to see a slider that had a tick up in velocity like you used to throw in Colorado. Any surprises in the bag for this year? Anything you've been working on over the offseason?
I was really working on the curveball and changeup. I feel like I need to use it a little more. So hopefully to go from using it 2 to 3 times a game closer to 10. So just trying to show the slider and fastball less.
So the rotation's been a big topic of conversation with the guys who aren't necessarily ready to be in the year. Among the guys who are, one of the pitchers we've already seen in camp is Cody Bradford. What's something you've seen from him that's impressed you in the time you guys have spent together?
He just seems unshakable. He's not a young guy that doesn't really I ever feel like he doubts himself. He trusts in his stuff really well. He lets his stuff play. He's a more mature pitcher for his age, for sure.
You were doing the crossword earlier. Do you prefer the across clues or the down clues?
Right now, I'm feeling the across. Okay. Yeah.
And are you I go all across then all down, or do you do it in sections of the puzzle?
This is actually like the first one I've done in a couple of years, so we'll see.
Okay. All right. Well, good luck.
Thank you.
What was last year's experience like for you, getting to be a part of a team that was competing for stuff at such a high level?
It was surreal, It was something that every kid dreams of, kind of in their debut year. The team was working so well together, and just to come up and kind of help out where it was needed and do my part was just something that was just crazy that happened.
What were you able to learn that maybe helped prepare you for this off season and then this upcoming season? Things that the feedback you got just from being around the guys and seeing how things played out at that level.
Yeah, I definitely made some adjustments while we were during the year, and then a lot of advice from the guys, picking the guys' brains, the older guys like Semi, Seager, even guys like Scherzer, like helping me out through things that I didn't know as a rookie, and definitely just asking around, and everybody was so nice and so helpful, so it was really easy to get along with everybody and really easy to make those kinds of adjustments on the fly.
So one of your roles is the ability to play multiple positions. How have you learned to prepare for not just one position, but to continue to prepare and grow for multiple positions?
I think it's just having that same mentality that I had when I was coming up. Like, working every day at short. So it was like, okay, I'm working at short now. I have to work at third. I have to work at second. I have to work in the outfield. It's kind of just having that same mentality where, yeah, I like this position, but I also have to learn how to play every other position because I'm here for whatever the team needs. So
Offensively, what's been a point of focus for you either this offseason or getting into camp here in the spring?
definitely just like, I think getting the ball off the ground. Getting the ball off the ground is something big, and if I can do that, I think we're gonna have a lot more balls get through. So I think that'll be a big thing.
You're a few lockers away from Evan Carter. Is he the messiest guy on the team?
I would not. I would say he was not. I'd say he's a pretty clean guy.
He's the cleanest guy, maybe?
He might be one of the cleanest guys.
How would you rate your curls on a scale of 1 to 10?
Oh, 10 for sure.
Anyone else have good curls in the clubhouse?
There's some good curls in the clubhouse, but I don't.
No one can compete with you?
I would say no. That's
Yeah.
my personal biased opinion, but there's just different types of curls. You know what I mean? Like loose curls and tighter curls. But I think I got the loose curl.
Okay, got it.